Owen is my fourth child, and he was different from the beginning, but I didn't really know what was different. He was really slow to talk. He, by his second birthday, only had a handful of words in addition to some signs. He didn't crawl as early as the other kids, but the boys were always carrying him around. He didn't walk as early, so there were some definite signs. And by his second birthday is when I really started seeking out some help, knowing that this wasn't typical development. We had moved across the country, and that alone is just a huge change for somebody on the spectrum with just an entire new community and not having any support system here. We couldn't live our life really the way we wanted to. It was always kind of almost to where the rest of our family was hindered from what we wanted to do because Owen's lack of flexibility or ability to transition with us in the things that we were doing really held us all back as a family. My husband and I are raising already 3 boys, and everything that we did with the other 3 boys didn't work. And parents who were friends of ours, our own parents, were giving us books on how to potty train and how to do this, and everybody became the expert, and all of a sudden we felt very minimized. There was a real lack of sympathy and understanding from our peers. We found that we stopped getting invited to social activities. They didn't know how to handle him, and so it was just easier for our friends to not include us in things. Dr. Erica called, and we actually had a Zoom call, and I'll never forget one of the first things she said was, "I'm gonna listen to you and I'm gonna hear what you have to say, and if I don't think this is a good fit for Owen, I'm gonna tell you." I would say in that first month, we really started seeing some behavior changes. In the 6 months that we've been here, the longest tantrum that we've had lasted about 30 minutes. And before coming here, those would have gone on for hours sometimes, or really would have ruined the entire day. I'll never forget one day we pulled out of the parking lot here, and I had a little schedule change, and I told him, "Hey buddy, we're gonna go here instead." And he looked at me and said, "Okay, Mom." And I can't tell you that he'd ever said that before. That, for me, I picked up the phone and called my husband and said, "You're never gonna believe. I told Owen we had a schedule change. He said, 'Okay, Mom.'" I feel like we found an answer for him. I felt hopeful. And you don't have a lot of hope sometimes with these kids. Every day is different, but it was the first time in a long time I felt like there was hope for Owen, there was hope for our family. Coming here has changed our family's life. I'm sorry to get emotional, but it's only been 7 months since we've been here, but nothing else that we have tried changed our world the way this did. And I would encourage anybody who is feeling hopeless, who's feeling worn down, who is frustrated and just at their wits' end, to just try it.